welcome back. This is my playthrough of the Eldritch horror, the Dreamlands, and we are doing turn 3. After last episode we were exceptionally lucky solving the mystery, so we are in mystery number 2 after 3 rounds, which is awesome. I think I have conjured some kind of plan. It's a bit of a gamble, but we have to try. Our first player this round will be Amanda Sharp, which is out there, out in sea, traveling towards Sydney. So we're gonna start off with her, and her first action is gonna be a travel action. So she's gonna travel into Sydney, where she will rest, and resting will give her 1 health back and no, actually I'm sorry, we're playing Hypnos. I remember Hypnos says when an investigator performs a rest action, he cannot recover both health or sanity, so she will just get a sanity back. Well, lucky me for remembering that. But, however, she has got unspeakable research, which is a unique asset which she got. It's a task. When you perform a rest action, you may delve deeper into the secrets of the ancient ones. Do an observation test. And if you pass, place 1 Eldritch token on this card, then you may flip this card. So, I want to do that. So let's zoom in on Amanda and let her have an observation test. Amanda's is in Sydney. She's doing some studies of some occult scripture she got. And we do an observation. Her observation is currently 4. And yep, nothing else. She succeeds with 2 successes, and that means we can place an Eldritch token on this card. Then you may flip this card. So let's see, let me get an Eldritch token. I'm not gonna flip it, I'm just gonna put an Eldritch token on it. So she may do another delving another round. Put that on her player tray. That's awesome. And our next player will be Akachi Oniele. So let's pop over to her, which are in the Dreamlands. Here is Akachi, and there's Skids, and Skids is just gonna do a travel into Arkham, and where he will get himself a focus. Yes. And last player will be William Yorick. Let's go down to William Yorick, which are traveling to Sydney. William sets out down towards Sydney. And in Sydney he will try to require some assets. So we'll use the successes from the Amanda's roll. His influence is 2. Ooh, he got 1. I will have him also take a debt. That's the stack. So quick shuffle. And pull until we get the depth, and that's the bottom one. Goes to William. It's a bit of a gamble, but I need 2 successes. And we can just do it like this. 3 successes, and he chooses the agency stakeout. When you gain this card, immediately gain 1 clue, and 1 monster of your choice on any space loses 3 health. So, gets a clue. Clue for Yorick. And I will have the color of outer space take the hit. It has 2, so it goes back to the bag. And there are currently no monsters on the table. Yep. That was William Yorick's second action. Now he can travel the local path into unknown Kadath, which he will do. So we place him in unknown Kadath, where we will be meeting him in the encounter phase, which is coming up. And no surprises, first player out is Amanda Sharp. And Amanda is gonna do a Sydney encounter, so we get the Sydney stack out. Flip it over and see what we get. Oh, zoom in. The constable sees you admire the abandoned weapon. Give it a bit to see if anyone claims it, he says. If not, you can help yourself. You may become delayed to gain 1 random asset from the deck. It says may. I have different plans for Amanda. I want her to go to the rumor next round and solve that. So, no thank you. You can have that weapon standing there for me. So, but nothing bad happened, and that's always a positive thing. And let's go to Akachi Oniela, which is currently in the Dreamlands. Akachi finds herself in Dilathleen, and instead of doing a research encounter right now, she is gonna do a Dilathleen encounter, and that's the blue deck, I guess. Yep. It's all new deck for me. Almost a bit giddy. Just shuffle it, turn it over, and read Dilathleen. You try to haggle over the price of a piece of weaponry. Influence. So, her influence is 2. She's got 2 focus to help her. Ooh, we have to do that. So we can reroll and use 1 focus. Trying to reroll is 4. Come on, Akachi. No. Moving this. Last reroll. No. That's a failure. It's triple failure. I'm no wizard of dice rolls. I'm a fumbler of dice rolls. Let's see. Yeah, if you pass, blah blah blah. If you fail, your offer is considered rude and you are chased out of the street. Lose 1 health. Ouch. Akachi loses 1 health. Well, you can't be lucky all the times. Okay. That was Akachi on yellow, and next up is Skids O'Toole. Here's Skids O'Toole in Arkham. He's gonna do a generic encounter. Almost having the camera falling over. He's in a city. So read. A man has borrowed money to pursue his obsessive quest. You ask him to share the details with you. Influence. What's up with Skids and all these influence checks? His influence is still 1. He's got a focus. So, let's see. No. Another use. His focus. Try to reroll. Come on. No. Nope. No go for Skids. Again. Let's hope nothing bad happens. If you fail, he convinces you to cover what he owes. Gain a debt condition. You kidding me? Again? Oh, Skids. Skid knows about many bad people. He's an ex-convict. Just always meeting people from the jail. Hey Skids, can you borrow me money? Debt for Skids. Yeah. Okay. So, then we go to William, which also is in Dreamlands. William is in the unknown Kadath, which is a wilderness. So I just pick out the generic stack and pull out wilderness. You find a primitive painting on the wall of a cave and decide to explore the subterranean depths that lie beyond. The dark, constricting passages create a terrible sense of claustrophobia. Will -1. Zooming a bit. His will is 3. I will have myself some new dices. Was it -1? Yeah, so 2 dices. What's up with 2s today? Does. Double does. It's a fail. Whoop. If you pass, gain 1 service asset from a reserve or 1 random service asset from the deck. No, that's nothing. If you pass. If you fail, lose 2 sanity. Ooh. There's 2 sanity from William. It's now at 3 total. Now, the mystery says after an investigator resolves a Dreamlands encounter, he may attempt to resist Hypnos Vision's influence. No, will, -1. I did resolve an encounter. I didn't succeed at it, but I did resolve one. So William is gonna try to resist Hypnosis. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! That's a success. And then we can read further on in the mystery. If he passes, he may spend 1 clue to place 1 clue on this card. So William has got 1 clue, and he will place it on that card. So that's good. Good. We are advancing to solving mystery number 2. Finally on success. Yep. Oops. That was our last player this round, and that concludes the encounter phase. So what's left then is to draw the good news and see what it has in store for us. We are about to enter the mythos phase. But first, I do see that we haven't pulled ourselves a new reserve asset from the reserve deck. So let's do that. And it will be news report service. When you gain this card, immediately spawn 3 clues. Cool. Low clues. Can't have enough of those. So then we go to the mythos phase. Yep. With no further ado, we just get the mythos deck and we flip the card over. Ooh, it's tendrils. And we do start with omen track movement. And do we have any blue constellations? We do have Arkham Gate, which is red sunbursts. That's it. Yeah. And then we do have reckonings. Well, we have no monsters on the board. We have Hypnos saying on his reckoning, each investigator moves 1 space toward the nearest space on the Dreamlands sideboard unless he spends 1 sanity. So we have to do that then. Let's start with Amanda. She doesn't want to move, so we pay the sanity. Akachi Oniele also doesn't want to move. She resists. Skids, nope. He also resists. And William allows himself to move down to Cellar Face. Yep. That was the reckoning of the ancient one. Now the rumors. There are none. Well, there's a rumor, but there's no reckoning on it. And then we have to do possessions and conditions. Yay! Same procedure as last time. Amanda has none. Kashi has none. But Skids, he procured a debt. So let's check that out. Some man has come to collect on your debt. Flip this card. Oh, Skids, you should never have sponsored those bad fellows. Unwilling servant. A sorcerer holds you down and carves a symbol into your forehead. Time to pay what you owe, he says. You attempt to dispel the darkness that fills your thought. Lore. Yeah, right. Now, let's go down to Skids and do a lore check then. Skids' lore is 2. 2 dice. And 1 on a 6. Yes! Then we can read. Zoom, zoom, zoom. If you fail, blah, 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 then discard. Yeah, well, we discarded. Nothing bad. Good job, Skids. Now we go William Yorick. Also has got himself a debt. And it says, flip this card. Local authorities. Someone was asking about you, says a fellow traveler. They said you owe quite a bit of money. Naturally, I said that I didn't know anything, but you may want to find your way to a new town soon. You attempt to hide from the police. Observation. So let's pop over to William and have him do an observation roll. William Yorick's observation is 2. So we roll 2 dices and see. Which gives us nothing. So we read on. If you fail, move to the nearest city space and gain the detain condition. Unless you discard 1 ally asset. I had the camera dying on me there, I discovered. Just sidetracking a bit, backtracking I mean. We did discard the Witch Doctor, which prevents us from getting detained. And he's still at Cellarface, so he doesn't need to move anywhere else. He's in a city space. He offered his ally up. So the Witch Doctor got detained. So that is every possessions and conditions, and then we're gonna move on in the Mythos card saying we have to spawn a gate. Also this time we do know where the gate goes. It is Sydney. However, Sydney is occupied by the portal to Unknown Kadath. So we're gonna place the portal in Unknown Kadath. We're gonna get the bag of fun out. We're gonna pull out a creature of darkness pouring out of the gate, and from the gate we do get it's a zombie. Zombies got a reckoning saying spawn the zombie horde epic monster on this space. If you do, discard this monster, and it's a 1 horror damage, 2 health damage, strength -1 in the strength test, and it has 2 stamina. So I think we're gonna have to have William popping over to do some monster killing. There's the zombie coming out of the portal. So let's read on. You hear it again and again on the news. Every day the world takes another step toward utter annihilation. You ask yourself, how much would you sacrifice to prevent that disaster? Even if you could only grant humanity 1 more day of existence, could you honestly say that the price was too high? Desperate times. It's an event. Doom advances by 2 unless the lead investigator gains a dark pact condition. Holy dark pacts. I'm not sure that I want to do that. Where's the dark pacts? Just taking a look at them. Oh yeah, it's one of those. Those are really bad. Well, we've been in luck so far, so the Doom, yeah, the advanced Doom, which lands the Doom marker on an Eldritch token, and we all do know what happens then, because we are playing Apocalypse Nigh. In the setup we pull this card and it says after resolving setup we got an Eldritch token 2, 5, 8 and 11. This is 11th then, and Chudamel is not the ancient one, and we find a place with an Eldritch token, draw and resolve a disaster. So ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna witness a disaster. These events are really good. I hope no one dies. Let's go. Shuffle it. And we cut it. And we turn it over. Hurricane strikes Buenos Aires. Outside you can hear the roar of the powerful winds, embedding countless shards of lethal debris into the walls. The roof groans, threatening to disappear into the sky. Each investigator on Buenos Aires or an adjacent space loses 3 sanity, gains 2 injury condition and becomes delayed. Buenos Aires is devastated. Holy. Okay, let's pull them out. So, these are the marker which we mark devastation with. Place is now considered devastated, so we cannot resolve any encounters there. Gates may spawn there, monsters may spawn there, and so on. But the place Buenos Aires is gone. I'm gonna check up the rules if we're gonna play with the disaster deck. But yeah, if so, I'm gonna put it out. Yep. So that was that for the mythos, and what a mythos it was. We lost Buenos Aires for a hurricane. So desperate times. Thank you for that. Put that in the discard. So that concludes episode 3 and the third turn in our playthrough. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you find my playthroughs entertaining. If so, leave some subs, comments, and be seeing you in the next episode for turn 4, and let's hope for no more disasters. Until next time, stay safe kids, bye.